Gracias, chico.
De nada. That is so cool. I got you.
Hey, thanks.
No problem. Hey, you think you're gonna add that new Spider-Man too?
The kid? Yeah, maybe. Original's just my guy, you know?
Yeah, I know. Hey, is Teo's Bodega around here?
Yeah, bright yellow sign down the block. Can't miss it.
Thanks. Beautiful work, by the way. Maybe leave a little room for the new guy, just in case. The convoy.
All right, James, the transversal. Can we talk about this? It is so fresh, so new, so different, but also so unique. How do you even start?
Initially, I just wanted to make him feel different, and Spider-Man and Marvel Spider-Man, Peter was done so well. My first thought was, how do I even do anything different from that? What are some ideas I could try? So one of the first things was introducing this reverse fall mechanic that Miles can do, and I went about that just by that right there, trying to figure out a way to make him feel uncomfortable and different, something that I haven't seen in a video game before. And going from there and introducing some parkour experience, just throwing your body, just throwing your body around it and just out.
Word. Word. And I love this because in all of it, we talked about this uncomfortableness. Miles is in a new part of the city. Miles is a new home. There's so many details in Harlem for folks who have lived in New York, even for folks who have just visited, like that whole statement about there's gonna be, service on the Harlem line, right? In developing out the creative surroundings for Miles, like what was the first thought about this new move to Harlem and what really needed to be there, Ryan?
Yeah, the heart and soul of this game is Harlem. So we wanted to make sure that all the detail was going to be expressed in it. Murals in the wall, the culture, the people.
Very carefully. Okay, go time.
Helix 2 en route, heavy payload. Copy, Helix 2, we've got you on scope.
This is a big operation. It's gotta be. Hundreds of felons escaped from the raft last year. Now it's time to move them back in. Police aren't taking any chances, especially not with our guest of honor.
Getting a lot of interference here.
One of those guys who helped Doc Ock is in there?
Think so. Could be Vulture, could be Scorpion, could be someone bigger. Okay, we got a problem. Hold back, Miles. Let me take...
I got this beat, don't worry.
Miles, no!
It's secure.
You're drifting, Helix 2. We have a weight imbalance. Corrected 236. Rudder's unresponsive. Brace for impact. Helix 2 going down. Helix 2 is going down. Brace, brace, brace! Helix 2 is down. No casualties. Payload compromised. Response team dispatched. Sit tight, Helix 2.
Pete, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. We got this. Just need to contain it before... Before that happens.
Hello, tiny spiders.
but you have to contain the escapees.
Right. Insane. I'm on it.
So one of the things I also love about this is Peter is off somewhere else doing his thing. They're really a team, and this fighting again back to like this whole unique, a little, he's still trying to figure out how to control movement and power. Like, are there any unique powers that Miles has that, fans should be looking out for? I know there's been some tease, but he does fight very different than Peter does.
Yeah, James, you want to take that one?
Sure. Yeah. When making Miles, we wanted to make sure that it felt familiar but different. So because he's learned from Peter, there's some similarities, but like you see, like when he knocks the enemy up in the air, he's using his feet to knock him. He's about to get our rhino here. But he does things a little differently. He finds his own way to accomplish that same goal of knocking the person up, knocking them back. And of course, eventually using his bioelectrical powers into the, and that comes to gameplay a lot.
Love it. And so I don't think it's a secret. Rhino is now in this situation. And I don't know about other folks. So like when you finally said tiny spider, I was like, oh, this is about to get real rambunctious. Are we gonna see any other villains that are familiar?
Absolutely. The idea of a rogues gallery and Spider-Man they go hand in hand. So Rhino, what's really compelling about him is we saw him in the first game when Miles didn't have powers. So now we get to fight him as a Spider-Man. He's going to manifest his first bioelectric power to defeat him and save his mentor. So that's a really exciting part of this journey. And then when we think about other villains, we wanted to make sure we brought something new. So now we're talking about the Tinkerer, who is the leader of the Underground. And this is a villain who's one of the oldest classic Spider-Man villains, but we've refreshed the Tinkerer for a modern day. And they've created these amazing programmable matter weapons, which are these sci-fi weapons that can transform into any shape. So you're going to see a bunch of new villains in the game, and we've already teased Prowler, which is another classic Miles villain.
I love it.
How we doing? 10 for generating spectacle, 1 for minimizing destruction. Tomorrow's Bugle headline's gonna be a doozy.
Worst thing out of this is a bad headline. I'ma count us lucky. Oh, crap, doing her bad. Pete, this is starting to feel real bad, man.
Don't think like that. We're going to stop him, as long as we work together. Speaking of, mind giving me a hand up here?
Yeah, I got you. Okay, Pete. Yeah, I got this.
Take it away, Capo.
Whoa, wait, not the ball.
Hang on tight, tiny spider!
Spider-Man, hey! Need a little help? Hey! Whoa!
Coming in high.
Gotcha! And you're safe! You too! Wow! Do you have any non-destructive hobbies?
Fly fishing! On the Volga!
That sounds nice!
The power over life and death!
Oh, baby!
Excites me!
That's nice! Gotcha! Thank you! You're welcome! Don't scare baby! Hey! You know you're ruining Christmas, right?
The last 6 Christmases I was locked behind 30 feet of steel! I intend to enjoy this one! He's a menace! Too soft. He's a low-energy menace! Too easy. Maybe he's a weak-minded! Oh!
Hey, Jonah! Looking good!
Very festive.
Menace! A feckless, treacherous, unhinged menace! Right here!
Yeah!
Mijo, ¿dónde está? It's getting late.
Hey, Mom! Yeah, coconut milk. Still trying to find it. Been kind of, an adventure.
Are you funny?
Yeah, sorry. Trying to catch a train.
Mira, mijo, no seas mentiroso. Grab the milk and hurry home, please.
Sí, ma. Te quiero mucho.
También te quiero.
Now or never, Miles! We gotta stop him!
On my way.
We gotta bring him down, fast!
Yeah, what do we do?
Let us raise temperature.
Oh, bad, very bad!
Pete, are you okay? No. No.
I'm okay. I've got him. Headed your way. Be ready.
Okay. Yeah. Might, need a minute.
There's so much to break down, so much spidery goodness. I love the fact that we got J. Jonah in Santa Claus suit. Darren DePaul is a brilliant human being. But at this point, like, we have gotten to see some major parts of New York City, and some major destruction and a lot of Easter eggs. Like, should folks just be paying attention, like the Insomniac symbol and like the mall? Like, should folks be paying attention throughout 100%. This game?
You don't want to speak on the secret. They're everywhere, and the team brings those together. Like that Insomniac sign, that was just one of our environment artists saying, "What if we had an Insomniac sign?" And then I think James, you animated that, right?
Hey, I stole the sign from somewhere and just stuck it in there. It's like, hey, let's just go with this, and hopefully we can keep this in. So, and luckily the Insomniac sign fake.
I love it. Also, I feel like, you know, the teamwork here, the assists that we get, like, it's so well crafted to spotlight Miles's powers. What should folks be looking out for as they're learning how to maneuver and like really do the gameplay in this game? Like, it seems like it is really accessible, but also there's so many little intimate details to it.
Yeah, I think the thing that's amazing about the system is it's got accessibility, but then it's hard to master. We're about to see a scene here that's super important to his art.
Pete! Wake up! Wake up, man! Wake up, man!
This Spider-Man is broken. I would like to exchange for new one. This one will do.
Miles, get out of here! Bro. Back the hell? What was that?
You just saw Miles get his bioelectricity power for the first time to help save Peter Parker.
No one can see me. I'm losing it. It looks so amazing. Clearly this is one of Miles's core powers. It's so essential into making him different. What was the thought process on having him discover it at this moment, instead of him just knowing?
Well, we wanted to make sure there was an emotional moment tied to each of these powers manifesting. If you think about it, as in a coming-of-age story, your key moments influence your life. Saving his mentor was essential, and that's why that power came to save him.
And for you, James, like, there's so much amazing detail that's happening right now in this battle. You know, were there any particular challenges that you knew you just had to get them right? Particularly with Rhino.
Absolutely. I mean, Rhino's just a big guy to try to animate, and luckily we have some amazing animators here that did an amazing job bringing him to life and adding new moves to the arsenal, like this, move here, where Miles has to dodge over, figuring out what are the mechanics going to be for that. And this move, well.
You know, man, chasing you through the city kind of felt like a wild, what's the word? Wild goose chase.
Wild goose? No! I hate chase of goose!
You alive? Kinda.
Guys? Wow, just... wow. Simon Krieger, head of R&D at Roxxon Energy. Pleasure to meet you.
You too. Sorry. I think our ball landed in your yard.
No, actually did us a favor. We just bought the place. We're planning to tear it down for a build. But looks like you beat us to it. I wanted to thank you, both of you. Taking down Rhino? Solo? You are going places, bud.
Thanks, but he's still dangerous.
Nah, we'll hold him for the police. You know, I always think these super troopers are overkill until something like this happens. Oh, Judy calls. Hey, really great to meet you both. Future's looking bright. Hello. Hey.
He's right. Yeah. Let's clear out. Let the police do their job.
Yeah, okay.